Hey folks, thank you very much for tuning in. My name's Zalehat, and today we're back with another gun guide for Pavlov VR. In the last episode, we covered the bar, and today we continue our in-depth look at the World War II LMGs with the DP-28, the Russian machine gun of choice. The DP-28, or this, was a light machine gun that saw use from the late 1920s to the end of World War II. It fired the 7.62 by 54mm R cartridge, which was the same cartridge as the main rifle for the Soviet Union at the time, the Mosin Nagant. The weapon earned itself the nickname of the record player by the Soviets due to the disc-shaped rotating magazine on top of the gun. In-game, the DP-28 is a solid choice for the Allied factions as it boasts decent accuracy, a controllable fire rate, and a large magazine size when compared to the other World War II weapons. To start off with our stats, let's talk about the weapon's damage. The DP-28 has a base damage of 20, meaning that like the other LMGs, it takes 5 body shots to kill unarmored players. The armor damage value of this weapon is 60, and the armor penetration value is 100%, meaning that it will strip a player's armor in 2 hits, and that all damage inflicted to a player's armor will still pass through. The helmet damage value of this weapon is 100, while the helmet penetration value is 75%, meaning that to a player with a helmet, this weapon will kill in 2 headshots. The DP-28 has a damage reduction of 20% if a shot hits in the knee or below, making this weapon at most a 7-hit kill. The DP-28, with its Frisbee-shaped magazine, holds an impressive 47 rounds. This is the second highest capacity of all the World War II weapons after the most recent PPSH nerf, which, by the way, rest in peace drum magazine, you're gonna be missed by many. This, combined with the fact that reloading the gun is easy, means that the weapon is very good at providing sustained fire for long periods of time. Speaking of that, let's briefly go over how to reload the weapon. To reload the DP-28, grab the magazine off the top and toss it either on the ground or to a friend if you want to play Frisbee in the middle of your Pavlov match. Hey! Then, grab the magazine from your pouch and put it on top. If the weapon is empty, do this same process and then rack the charge handle, which is hidden from immediate sight and it's on the right hand side of the weapon. This weapon is an open bolt weapon, so the bolt, which is on the bottom of the weapon, needs to be opened in order for the weapon to fire. Let's go over a few more stats with the weapon. In-game, the DP-28's bullet velocity is 2,312 feet per second, which is in line with the other LMGs and ARs. The DP-28's automatic fire rate is set to 666 rounds a minute, which means that its effective body shot time to kill comes out to be 450 milliseconds. Of all the World War II weapons, this is pretty average for a time to kill value for a weapon, and so this gun is best used for killing armored opponents fast, since the armored TTK is exactly the same as unarmored due to the 100% armor penetration value. There's one more thing to look at before we get to my opinion of it, and that is the recoil pattern, so let's have a look at it. The weapon recoil peaks after the first 15 shots and then kicks back and forth horizontally to the right until the mag is emptied. At further ranges, this weapon is best used in 3 to 5 round bursts. So, what are my thoughts on the DP-28? The weapon's a pretty solid choice overall and doesn't really have that many drawbacks. It might not shred like the MG42 or be a fully automatic laser like the bar, but it's capable of doing major damage even at long ranges if you burst with it. It kills ever so slightly faster than the bar, and it's in line with the Bren LMG, which, spoiler alert, that's going to be the next episode as it's the last World War II LMG to cover. The DP-28's specialty is its large magazine size combined with its quick reload. The weapon has the capability to take on multiple enemies without the fear of running out of ammo. Compared to many of the other World War II weapons, you won't have to reload the DP-28 very often. Lastly, the iron sights are pretty easy to use, the only thing being that you also have the weapon's magazine blocking some of your field of view while aiming. The only con I can truly think of is that during sustained fire, this weapon can get a bit out of control, so at further distances I really recommend you take time with your shots. I'd even recommend tap shooting at extreme distances. Overall, I feel that the DP-28 is one of the better World War II weapons to use and is almost a top tier weapon. While it's not super crazy or easy to use like some of the other weapons, it can still hit hard at any distance and compete with many of the other World War II guns. The weapon's definitely one of the top weapons to use against armored enemies. The DP-28 is best used at close to medium ranges, and in the right hands is one of the more devastating weapons to go up against. With all that said, that's going to be it for this one, folks. If there are any stats that you didn't see covered that you'd like to see, please let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know what weapon you'd like to see next. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned something useful from this video. If you did and you liked the video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload next. Be sure to also check out my social links, which are in the description below. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take it easy.